Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Wasteland 3. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're chose to join me today, as I found the creepy doll that we found last episode. I had to reload the game and see what the heck happened, because I wasn't looking at the footage yet. We have a place that's called Archives. I don't know where that is. The game actually told me before where it was. Is it Mission Logs? No. Ooh, look, that scroll is weird. Oh, you can also drag and drop. Oh, look at all that reputation over there. Nobody likes us. Interesting that it's all... It's curious. Either way, Archive is over here. And we got the creepy dolls. You see that? Like, you can't equip these. Do they permanently increase your perception? That'd be really nice. But anyway, we have terrible things up ahead. We also have enemies. Okay, let's switch. So what are these, actually? They're Waste Wolf Alpha. It's probably just Waste Wolf. Oh, can you not? Yes, I realize that. That is a lot of noise. I wanted to crouch. Can you not? Do you need to wait? No, the crouching automatically. Yeah. So you should be able to... Yes. Good. Bring Danny up. Danny does the same. Of course, we're all going to move, so it's fine. And I can be up here. So, Josh takes the first shot. Oh, this is going to be easy. Unless they roll initiative better than we do. Which I believe they did not. So, Jennifer. Murder that one. Or maybe... Nah, can you move up? I think that, yeah, might be a good idea. Let's go. Can you shoot that one? Out of range. Very bad. Very bad. I should have moved up over there. But such is life. Okay, Marshal Quan, why are you not... Why don't you have a weapon? Did I never give you the convincer back? Very sorry about that. And that doesn't cost any money or any action points. You're out of ammo. You're out of ammo? Just reloaded. He was out of ammo. Well, I guess you're staying back. Yeah, they're all out of range. Let's wait. Kitty doesn't like. A lot of armor there. Kitty. Kitty misses. He doesn't miss. I don't miss too much. Okay, Jennifer. Oh, these guys are tricky, aren't they? What is that? Charge up this ability with each successful attack. Fire a torrent of death in a wide area. I would like to do fire a torrent of death in a wide area. Can't. Okay, out of range. Not out of range. 95. That is a critical. Josh, can you take 75? And now you leveled up. Unfortunately, that's a little bit too late for what I wanted you to level up as before, but yeah. Well, got some things over here. Waste Wolf Belt and a Fang. And that's the one that, yeah, the pelt was from. So there's a lot of intestines on the floor. A lot of them. Like a lot of them. There's a generator over there, and of course there's some Dorseys down there. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. Potentially. There's a Blood Beast as well, and a PAL controller. The interface for the Photon amplification lens looks simple. Space. Most routines are automated, but there are some controls you can adjust. So I can install the dynamic cross-photon matrix onto the lens. I can press the button labeled Adjust Photon Collection Amount, and I can also activate Photon amplification lens. So we got the cross-photon duplication something or other. You remove the component labeled Passive Cross-Photon Matrix and install the dynamic Cross-Photon matrix. There is a short hiss, and the piece starts smelling of ozone. I have no idea what ozone smells like. But why does it smell like ozone? And how do you know what it smells like? I don't understand the world. This keeps happening to me in video games. And there's a lot of... It makes a lot of sense in a post-apocalyptic world like this one, but it keeps happening to me in fantasy video games, and I no idea why you would have that word even show up. It's like, yeah, that don't... it doesn't... Anyway, probably... Because ozone is just O3, right? It's just oxygen, but it's like a... It's O3. I didn't even know it smelled of anything. It's like maybe... It's like people that think that methane, because it's another common misconception thing, methane smells bad. Methane doesn't smell bad. It's completely odorless, and that's why it's dangerous and will kill you. Our farts smell bad, but that's because of the sulfur and bacteria and other stuff. The sulfur does smell bad, though. It smells of farts. Probably not a problem. Probably. Let's adjust the photon collection amount then. Photon collection is at its lowest setting, currently reading 10.0. On the screen, an animated flower wears sunglasses and cringes from glaring sun rays. Let's increase the collection to its highest level. You twist the knob to the right. A low hum that was not a hum or low. Grows in strength. It also didn't grow in strength. It grew in pitch, but it's fine. Activate photon amplification lens and murder. A happy flower appears on the screen. It says, "PAL activated, pal." And we're in combat. Well, that settles things. Unfortunately, Josh is at the front. So we got a Dorsey ambusher. We have a blood beast. We have a killer back there. We have a hunter who's on fire. Let's take the killer out. And pull back. It might have been the pulling back might have been a bad idea. Just saying. No line of sight. Line of sight over there. 76. Okay. Grenades are a problem, though. I am concerned about grenades. You don't have line of sight from here. Lucia will have line of sight, hopefully. Nope, she does not. Okay, so you stay there. Actually, you do that. Let's see, Anna. Will you have line of sight? Oh, no, because it's the range that's the problem. Okay, so I think we're gonna stay back here. And Danny won't be able to get up there, so let's just stay back here as well. And then Jennifer, I want her up there, because I think they're going to shoot at her and not at Josh. Oh, they might not even shoot at her at all.
Haircuts.
Oh, I didn't see you up there. What? I didn't know it was auto-targeting. My god, it's murdering them all. Okay, yeah, that ambusher dies.
Blood so warm.
And I'm gonna need a little bit of range. Let's get you over there. And save some of that. Might have range on other people, but I doubt it. No range. Okay. Although this thing is gonna... Yes. So there it is. This is pretty powerful. And it's automatic as well, which is a bit surprising. I'm not gonna lie there. I wonder if we gain experience. We probably do gain experience from that killing things, right? That was me who did it. What do we have? Muscle tissue, some Hot Wheel scars, some money and junk. Be careful. Got armor over here that requires 3 strength, and it's not that great. Actually, we've got some pants, scout pants. So that's nice. Vehicle upgrade. We got a vehicle upgrade. We've unlocked. Return to the Ranger HQ to install it. Thank you. I don't know where it was, but it was in there. We got some things. We also have an old handkerchief, but that's just normal junk. Some ammo, and what is that over there? Tin can. Good news. Let's look at the armor here. So I want you to have the nice pants. She already has the nice pants. So I want Josh to have the nice pants. Oh, Josh doesn't have pants. There we go. Now he does. And then this scrap armor. Wait. Merc armor or scrap armor? Ah, that looks cooler. It's got spikes in it. And this one doesn't require strength, so that's good as well. Maybe for Danny? Danny's got some sweet armor. Yeah, everything is kind of okay in terms of the armor, to be honest. So, let's give it to Lucy over here, because she has something that's a little bit worse. And we're going to go around with the scout armor and sell it later. Now, what were they doing? Did they burn? Is that what we read in their scripture? Oh, we got more armor over here and helmets and a bunch of other things. Let's just loot them all, and we look at it later. We got everything down here. Oh, come on, bring everybody down here. We got a fox. Fox doesn't laugh. Oh, well, we're not friends, so of course it wouldn't laugh. Does a little bit of a roo.
What's in that pit?
I don't know. A crushed heat sink. And I don't know what that is, actually. Looks like rocks to me, but yeah. Let's see. Helmets. Critical chance increase. It's probably better for you. You already have that. Yeah, you can have that helmet right there. Marshal one over here. Merc armor. That's good for you. And even though it doesn't look as nice. We got some pants. Those pants reduce speed. Do your pants reduce speed? Oh, no, they only reduce speed because of the strength requirement. Oh. That's interesting. I wouldn't have guessed. Which means you can wear them even if you don't have the strength. You get slowed down. They're basically the same. They're RadTech pants. This unit purifies air purifiers. No. This unit features air purifiers and urine recyclers. It's the one. I remember that. Let's also level up while we can. I'm not going to get the skills, but I am going to get some more points over here. So I could go up on intelligence, or I could go up on... let's see. Awareness. Just increase that as high as we can. Or go up on penetration. Luck there, I mean. Action points is also really nice, although I will need more of that. Let's go with awareness first. I think that's just, for a character that stays at the back, it's good. And I can sacrifice one turn to do things anyway, so it's not a big deal that I'm slow. Oh, we can interact with this thing. The scent of charred meat and burned hair wafts from the pit. Smoking bodies contorted... Oh yeah, it's people. Smoking bodies contorted by agony or post-mortem muscle contraction lie curled atop one another. It is impossible to identify the corpses, but they appear to be both adults and children. Lucia stares at the bodies. Her knuckles are white on the grips of her guns, and her breath comes in little gasps. Any sign of your family?
No. Can't see a thing. Who would do this? Who would murder families and children? Who would burn them so badly that we can't even tell?
She breathes deeply.
I don't know if they're here or not. I can't... Come on. Let's find the monsters who did this.
Let me examine the bodies closer. Near the edges of the pit, a child-sized corpse appears to be clutching something, as if they were protecting it, or hiding it. Let's take the bundle from the child's arms, then.
That was one of the Skylar girls, I think. Seems like we ought to leave her alone. Feels an awful lot like grave robbing.
Lucia turns away, looking like she's going to be sick. I'm gonna take the bundle anyway. You pull the bundle from the child's charred embrace and take what's wrapped inside. A burned book. Let's step away from the pit. We should be able... Let's get out of there, because that makes a lot of noise. We should be able to read the book, though. If I can find it in my inventory. So... Oh, no. It's unreadable. Is it the first time we find one of those? We got another cyborg chicken. There's a lot of them. Nearly spherical in shape, this plump specimen waddles contentedly along, pecking at the ground. For some reason, someone implanted metal devices into its body. Cluck, cluck. It tilts its head one way and another, scrutinizing you with one eye and then the next. There's a lot of chickens, and some of them are cyborgs. Animal Whisperer would fix that, or do something with it. Not that we need that. The game is auto-centering the camera. Peek solves conflict through negotiation. Poke shoots first and keeps shooting. Oh! That's the things. We have names for these guys. They really went all out in their Vault Boy equivalent. I like it. I like it. Because it's not just cutesy little thing. It's an actual in-world thing. And it is also obviously a reference to Vault Boy, who also shows up in billboards and stuff. Because it was part of the Vault Tech propaganda thingy in Fallout. The clothes on this man are impeccably tailored, the height of local fashion. He holds his hands up and launches into what is obviously a prepared speech.
I'm Isaac Reed. On behalf of all of us here, I want to offer our unconditional surrender. As proof of our goodwill, I want to tell you that the culprits got into town with help from Farron Brygo's organization, and...
Not Farron Brygo?
Isaac, how could you? How could you throw in with these people? How could you let them take my family? Where are my parents and my little brother?
They're in the grave you passed on the way here. They didn't suffer, Lucia. I promise. Baby, look, I didn't mean it to go this way. I tried to stop them. I really did. I begged.
Stop talking right now.
So, wait a minute. You kids were helping the Dorseys?
We thought we were in the right. The Dorseys promised that we could take down the Patriarch. They didn't say anything about murdering hostages.
What about all the other people they killed? Or was that part okay with you, Isaac?
Just tell us how those people wound up dead.
It was Nelius Dorsey. He went looking for your family, Lucia. Your family especially. That's why I got you out of your house before the raid. I didn't want anything to happen to you.
You didn't want anything to happen to me? So you let savages abduct and murder my family. You knew what they meant to me. You knew what their loss would do to me.
But you're still alive, Lucia. Don't you see? You're still alive, and that's what matters most to me.
Where's Nelius Dorsey now?
He escaped. He took some vehicles and headed west into the mountains. I don't think he was planning to come back.
Were the Dorseys acting alone? Did they have support from anyone else?
Farron Brygo's gang helped them get into town. I don't know how or why. And I overheard Nelius say something about Liberty Buchanan, the Patriarch's daughter.
Oh.
I think she's going to attack Colorado Springs. It sounded like she's gathering an army out in the plains. Something way worse than the Dorseys.
Why did you do it, Isaac? Why betray your community?
We've been under the Patriarch's boot for 50 years. We say that the 100 families are in charge, but it's really just his family. Just him. I know you must think I'm a fuzzy-headed idealist, but this society's sick. It needs to change.
A fuzzy-headed idealist. You have done nothing. What? You know nothing. You don't. No. You don't know anything. What exactly? How? What part of your whole thing is idealist in the first place? Like, even the way, I suppose this line does paint his previous line about him taking control in a different light, but the thing is, even when he said that, like, they promised that we could take control or something, they said that line, and I was like, okay, well, he wants to be the one in charge. Like, you'd never expect him to be like, oh, I just want to establish an idealistic society without hierarchies and just oppression and whatnot.
I have heard enough. If your betrayal of my family was not sufficient, your treachery here most certainly is. In the name of the Patriarch, I sentence you.
She has a gun drawn on him. Her voice shakes, but her hand does not. You didn't even see her draw her gun. Nope, I didn't, because I think the camera was looking the other way.
Please, Lucia. I did this for you. All I ever meant was to help build a better world for you. For all of us. I can't tell you how much I regret. Please don't kill me. Please.
And I have a choice over here. To say, stop, Lucia, there's a better way to handle this. Or go for it, kid is garbage. I think this one just has good, possibly good implications. So there's two outcomes. There's two sort of like forks in the road right now. The one where she, that's her character development, where she kills her boyfriend and gets vengeance for her family. That's one fork, where she's either does that or doesn't. The other fork is also getting him for the Patriarch. And I don't know if I trust the Patriarch or not, because obviously he's lying about a lot of things. But I don't really see any situation. I mean, obviously the game can be written in any which way, it doesn't matter. But like for me right now, I don't see a situation where him dying right now at my hands is... I like that everybody's just chilling back there. Him dying at my hands right now is beneficial for my relationship with the Patriarch. Either my relationship with being an ally to him, or to betraying him eventually, or something like that. So, I'm gonna say the first one. Stop, Lucia, there's a better way to handle this.
A better way? I can't think of one. Not after what he did to my family. You want to let him walk away from what he's done?
We're going to put him under arrest. We'll make sure justice is served.
I have justice right here, in the palm of my hand. I am more than happy to mete it out. I would be delighted to be its instrument.
You are not the law here, Lucia. You're not even deputized. This is our job, and we say he's under arrest. After a long moment, Lucia lowers her gun and looks away, tears running down her face.
Thank you. Thank you.
His voice is barely a whisper.
Come in, November 1. This is Ranger HQ. We're getting reports of shooting in your last known location at Garden of the Gods. What's your status? Over.
Let's see. This option is much like the last one. So we took care of the Dorseys and arrested several rebels. Send a team to pick them up as soon as possible. But the second one is we took care of the Dorseys. We'd like to hand some prisoners over to Sheriff Daisy and the marshals. Let's not do that. Let's collect the prisoners and see what... When we go back to HQ, we're going to see what happens. Yeah, we took care of the Dorseys. Come in.
Copy that, November 1. Dispatching an arrest team now. Good job getting those sons of bitches. Over and out.
And all of them were arrested. I guess they were all in cahoots with the Dorseys. What do we have? A blunt weapon called the Road Warrior. And some Hydra skin panels and whatnot. There's some armor upgrades. We also have a camp. This camp is only a few days old. It looks like the Dorseys gathered here before their attack on the city. The Dorseys? I mean, I guess it makes sense. We got ourselves a damage sensor. Some more armor upgrades and whatnot. Medical crate. There's a lot of these. In the first game, there weren't as many of those. And that takes us to downtown Colorado Springs. Is that what I want? It looks like it might be. Let's look at... see if there's any side quests or something. No. Not for... I don't remember his name. The solar panel guy. The Patriarch's Marshal keep the peace in Colorado Springs. Sometimes they keep a peace for themselves, too. Oh, really? They haven't been portrayed like that yet. That'd be very easy to portray them like that. It's pretty obvious when that is the case. All they needed was a marshal, you know, trying to get favors for enforcing the law. Just at the beginning of the exploration of downtown, and that's all you needed to know. Just a single instance, and you'd know the game is portraying them as sometimes corrupt, at the very least, or corrupt, actually. If it was the first thing, you'd probably think it was corrupt. They're corrupt. But again, not painting the patriarch in a very nice light.
You let Isaac live? After he gave aid and comfort to the enemies of the patriarch? After he helped them kill my family? You let him live? Why arrest him when you killed all those others? What made him special?
He was alive. For one. Also, he talked to me. But I am forced to choose between three options. You know, first one is, you know he saved your life. He didn't have to get you out of your house, but he did. That sounds like a bad one. The second one is, we didn't want you to have his murder on your conscience, which is part of the reason. The third one is, he's a confused kid. He doesn't deserve to die because he's stupid. Let's go with that one, honestly, because this one is not his death on her conscience. Like, she killed... she hasn't killed... I don't think she has killed anybody yet, but, yeah, she's gonna kill other people. Unless she leaves our team. Hopefully she doesn't. But let's go with the last one.
Others have died for less. He's the same age as me. Old enough to know what's right and pay the price for doing wrong. But I'll admit that he was only a pawn. He didn't mean for my family to die. Very well. I accept your decision to let him live. But the people who are truly responsible, Nelius Dorsey and Liberty Buchanan, I will bring justice to their doors. Will you help me find them? You can count on my guns every step of the way.
Yes, we'll help you. In return, you follow orders like a ranger.
Of course. Good. You've got yourselves a bargain, Rangers. We should go after Nelius Dorsey first. Isaac said he headed west into the mountains. No doubt he plans to hole up at one of the old resorts from before the bombs fell. I don't think we're ready to face him yet, though. Nelius will be dug in, I expect, and he'll have all his best people with him. He only left behind the expendables in the garden.
I thought she said she was gonna follow orders, not give them.
For now, we should head back to the sheriff.
We should, and she's only helping. Don't worry, Quan. It is fine. What?
Shut your hole. I know you slept with my wife.
Hey, slow down. I didn't, I swear. I, got bedroom issues. Flagpole don't stand, you know?
Really? Sorry, man.
That's an excuse.
Then who the hell was that in my house?
Also, you can sleep with other people, and the flagpole can stay not standing. It's like... There's more than one way of sleeping with people. Anyway, I think that's it for this episode. I see people over here. Irv? I don't remember Irv. I don't remember these people. Maybe I do. I don't know. But hopefully, I don't know where that is. But hopefully that place with the clothing. Hopefully I can still go in there and get the lockpick. I doubt it, but we'll find out in the next episode. For right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Wasteland 3. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment. Like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode.